One tribe, together we vibe.
Good energy, high vibration,
Great
great
conversation
conversation is what we provide.
This is the Good Folk Podcast. I am your boy, Ballin' Boy Trey, along with the boss, Pretty.
Hey.
And we back cooking up. I know everybody wondering where we been. We been out
Yes,
the lab for a
yes.
little minute. You feel me? But we just been cooking up, man. So, Pretty, tell me, since we been out the lab, man, what's been going on? Like, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Y'all already know the vibes. Blessed, highly favored. I did go through a rough patch a couple months ago, but back and better, you know.
Back and better.
Yeah, that's
we
all
had
that
a
matters.
Absolutely dope photo shoot.
The best photo shoot.
I'm talking about straight cook. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Best photographer.
Oh, yeah, man. Shout out
Yeah.
to my boy Scooter, man.
Like it.
He
Yeah.
did that one. The
Yeah.
big one.
How you
feel
been
me?
though?
I've been good, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed. For real, for
Blessed.
real.
Okay.
I've been, still cooking, working, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got some heating up, you know what I mean?
Hey, you been putting in overtime this season.
Some
Yeah.
big coming on the way. You know
Yeah,
what I'm talking about?
yeah.
But since we've been out the lab, man, it's been a lot of crazy things circulating on the internet.
Too crazy.
Which bring us to the topic of the day. What is love worth?
Mm.
Now, we've seen a lot of public relationships circulate through the internet
Right.
from both sides,
Right.
good and bad.
A lot of opinions.
A lot of opinions, and it was a lot put on the line, good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you feel like love is worth? Just seeing like the public, we seen many public relationships with celebrities and just couples alone publicly
Right.
go through like the good, the bad,
Mm-hmm.
and we seen the embarrassment, we seen just the mess of it all,
Mm-hmm.
which gives the public opinion to,
Put a 2 cent in.
you feel me? So it's like at the end of the day, what do you feel like love is worth?
Well, you can't put a price on love. Love is priceless.
Okay.
But when you talk about the world, this generation, they can't define love for me. If anybody is trying to define love based off what they see, this generation based love off of toxicity. Anything that is messy, anything that's gonna get the people talking, anything that's gonna get them to go viral, that's what a lot of people base their relationships on. I also like keeping up with the Jones. So everybody wanna do what the next person doing. Some people ain't really ready for marriage, but they do it to prove a point to somebody else or because somebody else got married or whatever the case may be. But true love, I'm gonna get into later. But yeah, it's no price on it.
So do you think like marriages that we see today is built off of love or just a reputation that people just want to carry the title of?
My opinion would be 98.9% of these marriages are built off of image, not pure genuine love. That's why it's more divorces than people actually staying together and making it work.
So what do you think about the Cardi B and Offset situation? Because, she went from a rapper to athlete. Sierra went from a rapper to athlete, but it was a different success.
So I feel like the type of person you go after sometimes does matter. When it comes to the rap industry, it is more females. I'm not saying when you got the football industry, ain't no females. It's females everywhere, just like it's males everywhere.
Right.
It's general. But I don't think that your type is your type, and who you like, a person that's for you, it don't matter what their career field is. Y'all will still connect and bind together if it's meant to be together. What I don't like about what the conversy is and what the generation is making it is that because she had a past, she wasn't worthy of being married. So everybody like to talk about her being a hoe or her being a stripper. One thing about Cardi B, everybody know what Cardi B used to be because she told the world what she used to be. They ain't have to like go do no research or none of that. Also, once God blessed her with a playing field to elevate her life, she never went back to the person everybody want to keep throwing in her face. So wait, we all done did something. We
so
all
you
got
on Cardi
past.
B side?
I'm I'm a realist. I ain't on nobody's side. Like, I understand Offset to a certain extent, but I feel like people dragging it. Just like with any relationship, a woman can stick beside a man, take him cheating, take everything that he do, give him chance after chance after chance. Then as soon as she ready to move on, they make a big deal about it. All relationships do that.
So do you feel like love is really worth all that?
What? Putting up with a person?
All the drama, all the embarrassment.
I mean, true love, again, it's priceless. But no real relationship not gonna go through something. Everybody done being cheated on, everybody done being embarrassed to a certain extent. It's just different levels of it. And it's also in reference to how much a person love you to stop doing what they're doing to hurt you.
But it's also too like the nigga you choose. The person you choose to be with.
Facts. But okay, just like everybody wanna talk about Cardi being a hoe. But when he kept cheating on her, then showing up to all her shows, trying to be apologetic and all this other stuff. They weren't talking about how much she was a hoe then. When he proposed to her, they weren't talking about how much she was a hoe then. But again, now that she wants to move on with her life, now as a woman, if you really love a man, he did embarrass her a lot. But she loved him enough that she really tried to be patient with him. And she waited, and she waited, and she waited. But love is not worth waiting forever for a person to change. It's not.
So
she
what
still
you
got a life
feel like,
herself.
what you feel like things went wrong in their relationship?
I don't know because I wasn't really there. So I don't know every detail.
For what we seen.
From my perspective, I feel like Offset got too comfortable. He felt like he apologized and she kept forgiving him to the fact that he had that hold on her. Then he was her first and only baby daddy. So too, when you get a person pregnant so much and you do certain things and you have all these investment years, women do tend to like want that. You want that family. You want that marriage. You want to hold on to your husband. You want your kids to be raised with their father. But at the same time, do I supposed to lose my self-worth just because I want to be with him?
True.
Do I supposed to let my kids see me constantly crying because I want to be with him? No. Your kids got to see what a woman, and she has daughters. She got a son too, but she has daughters. So if she don't show them how a woman should be treated, whether it's their dad or not, guess what they're going to settle for? The same thing that she's settling for. No man or woman should have to settle for nobody, period. If you settle, it's because that's what you want to do. But yeah, I feel like he got comfortable and felt like she wasn't going to leave.
Yeah, I feel like that too. Just like speaking from his point of, like, from Offset point of view, just looking at it, like, I felt like she put up with so much.
I got a question though, because I got in the whole debate. I'm so sorry. I got in the whole debate with somebody about the braids. How do you feel about the yes?
What braids?
So they had a big controversy on social media about the baby having the same braids as Stephon Diggs. How do you feel about that?
Oh man.
Like, and I can give my opinion, but I want to hear your opinion first. Like, man, coming from a man perspective.
Honestly, like, I think that was something the internet created. I don't really think that, like...
But even if it was true, though, even if she did do it, how, as the man, if that was your child, how would you feel about that?
If she done that on purpose, I would be highly upset. Because, like, what are you trying to do here? Like, what is it?
But can I ask you why?
Yeah, because, like, for one, it's braids. However, men have their style of braids. Women have their style of braids. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Now, you can braid my daughter's hair any way that you would like that fits her. Uh-huh. But don't give her the same identity like he has when it comes to hairstyle. Why do that?
So,
what you trying to match here? Like, what we putting out? Right? I ain't understanding that part.
So I think that's why I'm different from this generation. So the debate that I was having with somebody is, me personally, I wouldn't care. It's a hairstyle. As long as my child hair is done, I don't care.
But if it was done intentionally, though,
it's still. You think I'm gonna waste my energy and my time being mad that you got my child hair done like somebody else's? No, but women do it all the time. Women literally see another woman with a hairstyle, whether it's braids or sew-in or wig, and be like, "Oh, I like that," and go get it. But y'all don't say nothing about them.
But it's the simple fact. This nigga, okay.
That be around your child anyways. That got your baby mama bent over anyways, and you're mad about some braids.
But what is you trying to prove here?
Why are you letting it bother you though?
Because it's not. It ain't the fact that it's bothering me. It's just the fact that. Why would you do that?
My point exactly. But that's the because I'm very biblical. But the devil do stuff intentionally. So my thing is with this generation period, certain energies that you invest in can be avoided. So something so small, I'm not saying as a human you can't be like, okay, yeah, you played, yeah, you should never did that, yeah, you did that intentionally, but why feed your energy into it? Why really, like, okay, shoe on the other foot, if that was your son and your baby mama, you could tell her like, okay, you was petty for that, but why waste your energy on it? Why allow it to truly get you upset? Why even turn it into an argument? That's what I'm saying. It's not that deep. It's not. They gonna probably be dressing alike one day. Then what you gonna say? Because they're a family.
That's too. I mean, like I say, I feel like that's on the internet did anyway. But if she did do that intentionally, come on, man. You clearly trying to touch me.
And you letting her touch you. That's the thing.
Because for one, you were an athlete. All right, this nigga, what, goddamn 6'3", 6'4", you know what I'm saying? He got more money. I mean, I don't know if he got more money, but them athlete contract be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of jealousy.
And that's where it starts, insecurity.
Nah, I understand like shit, okay, don't no nigga want to see their wife with another man. I done built a family with you. True, no, we went through what we went through. But that comes to what the question that I asked. What is love worth? Was it worth all that?
For him.
But was it worth her to go do what she did?
Yes, because as a woman,
now,
she's probably tired. I ain't saying
she wrong for that, because she entitled to do what she want to do at the end of the day. But are they legally still married?
That I don't know, because I don't be in people's business enough. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know either, because like, they ain't never really like, I don't know. I just know she doing her thing, he doing his thing.
But he been doing his thing. So that's my thing. It still boils down to it. That's what people gotta learn too. People would do things and do things and do things to a person, and you want to control how a person react or how long it takes for a person to heal based on the damage you caused. So he has to start with himself. Was it worth losing your wife and seeing your wife with someone else that has their own bag too? It don't matter what position they in, they have their own bag too. And now you have to deal with that based on what you did, because she gave you a chance. That's just biblically speaking about God. God give us chance after chance after chance before he punishes us. There's never a time you did something the first time and God punished you for it. Never. I mean, he always give warning before destruction.
I get it, but at the same time, like, he ain't just make her go through that. She choose to go through that.
Because you love a person, right?
Exactly.
So for her, it's worth to be with Stefan D. You wanna know why? Because she knows she gave Offset all she could. She waited and she gave him chance after chance. The difference with him is his decision wasn't worth it. You wanna know why? Because he still want her. She no longer wants him.
Okay, we know the differences, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you the similarity. A nigga gonna be a nigga regardless.
Oh, I hate when niggas say that.
A nigga gonna be a nigga. I don't give a fuck.
No.
Just because this nigga an athlete don't make him different from this nigga. He's still a nigga.
No, you're right. A nigga gonna be a nigga regardless. But it's a difference between a boy and a man. One thing I hate about niggas is when y'all say that is because boys like to say, all men cheat. All men cheat. You crazy if you think you gonna get with a man and he ain't gonna cheat on you. True. At some point in life,
all men don't cheat.
Wait. At some point in life, everybody do cheat. That's just a part of growing. I don't care what nobody say. We all go through it. But at some age, you mature, and a man loves a woman enough, values a woman enough that he's not going to cheat on her. So ain't nobody going to tell me or convince me at 32, almost 33 years old, that I should settle for somebody that's going to cheat on me. Hi. I ain't got now child, now nothing, and you think I'm going to settle for anything?
But do you think that, like, okay, Stefan Diggs was somebody she wanted to be with, or just somebody she's just having fun with? Because it could be that.
I feel like they're just having fun. I feel like it's society, the world, putting a title on it, but they're just like anybody else out here dating. They're having fun. They're enjoying each other, but people making a bigger picture bigger than what it is because they're celebrities, because it's something to talk about, because it got us doing what we doing now. It's going to get their names popping.
I mean, yeah. But at the same time, like, as a public figure, being in a public relationship, is a lot just put out there.
So if you cheated on your wife, no, because you a man, so we just gonna be real. If you cheated on your wife as many times as Offset, cheated on Cardi, would you expect for your wife to still be with you? All honesty, from the depths of your heart, we being real.
No.
My point is
But
exactly.
for one, why am I cheating?
Was it worth it? That goes back to your question. Was it worth it?
Maybe it was, because what am I getting that I'm not getting at home? Maybe it was worth it.
No, maybe you was just a nigga thinking with the wrong head at the time. Maybe you was a nigga using your money. Maybe you was like, it's a lot of reasons, but it don't mean it's worth it.
It's reasons, but okay.
Don't mean it's worth it.
Reasons don't have to be worth it, but the purpose of me doing it was to go get something that I wasn't getting at home.
A quick nut, you could get that at home.
No, just because a nigga stepping outside their relationship with a female, that don't mean he always fucking them.
We know Offset was though. Majority of niggas
really know,
but no, majority of niggas do fuck the bitches that they stepping out with. Majority, but who's saying? It might be 1 out of 5 of the bitches that they ain't fucking.
So you think he was having affairs?
I know he was.
So do you think do you think in a marriage, if you have sex with another person, that's cheating?
Even if we ain't married, in a regular relationship, that's cheating.
But no. It's only, I feel like cheating is when you having another relationship with a person.
Oh, you ain't never gonna get married ever in your life. You might as well hang it up. That's why you agree with Offset. That's why you on his side.
Listen, I understand him as a man. I don't agree
with nobody. Because you just like him. You gonna cheat on your wife.
But I feel like
you gonna be cheating on your wife so bad.
I'm not gonna be cheating on. I'm just saying, if you fuck another woman and if I fuck another woman, you're cheating. We just fuck one time.
You're cheating.
How is that cheating?
Cause you had sex with somebody else.
But it's not. It's not an affair when we have a whole nother relationship. We just that one time.
It's still cheating. You cheated that one time.
Okay, what is cheating?
Everything that you do, anything that you got to hide from your spouse is cheating. Anything.
But what if I told her though? I ain't hide it. I told her.
It's still cheating. Cause if she go do it to you, would you be okay with it?
But what am I cheating?
If she do it to you, would you be okay with it?
Fuck no.
My point.
But would she tell me though? I tell her.
I don't know. You got some women now. You got some women.
What am I cheating if I'm having sex with another woman? What am I cheating? Cheating the relationship?
Trey, everything about it is cheating. You cheating.
I want to know what it is.
You're cheating in the relationship. You're cheating in the loyalty aspect of it. You're cheating in the faithfulness. You're cheating in the love.
Just having sex? With a woman?
First of all, that one time, gonna get your ass left. You wanna know why? AIDS is real. I don't give a damn, baby. No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It can happen, but it don't always happen. Nigga just have
Name
fun.
one person that's risking their relationship for somebody that they're not fucking.
We see this shit every day.
Who?
We see this shit every day.
Either they're fucking or they have.
We on the outside looking in from a public view. We don't know what they doing. We just see them together and guess what?
Trey, we're adults.
I
know you ain't 30 yet, but you mature. You know what's going on. You know what the fuck going on.
We can see that's just like, okay, you can step out with your coworker. Y'all just coincidentally at the bar together. Somebody from work see y'all. Oh, she fucking him.
No, because ain't nobody going to see y'all together and instantly say y'all fucking unless y'all all hugged up. If they see y'all, they're going to be like, oh, I ain't know they were talking.
If you in the club, if you in the bar, he in the bar, y'all just getting a drink together, coincidentally same time, and he shoot a joke. He make you laugh, right? From their point of view, y'all flirting, right?
Possibly, yes.
Possibly, but y'all not. It's just coincidence y'all getting a drink together, right? But y'all not fucking. But people will automatically assume y'all fucking. So you can put a female and a male together, and that don't mean that they doing anything.
Trey, see,
you
as a fake pimp, you be trying to make stuff sound good, and it don't be that.
But you can't.
But no, because the difference is if a person sees somebody together. And they're just together. Like, it's just generally being together. Me and you done been around each other. And people probably done said they talk. I'm pretty sure ain't nobody said, oh, they fucking. They probably said, oh, they probably talk, whatever. Now, if they ever seen us hugged up, Just like if you go anywhere else and you see somebody hooked up, you're going to be like, they fucking. It's a difference.
People going to speculate regardless. Their expectation is
I can't argue with you that. Now, me personally, that ain't my first conclusion. But
exactly.
See, you a pimp, 9 times out of 10, you're fucking. Because
No.
Trey, see,
no.
You be trying to clean it up and make it sound good. You talk around in circles.
What you mean? I'm calling it how I see it.
No.
You could put any male and female together in a public view and it can look like just having a good conversation.
Okay.
People gonna automatically speculate that there are more than what it is, and really it's nothing.
Not true. That is, in this generation, a lot of people do feel like you can't genderify a friendship or whatever. Opposite genders can't be friends. They do feel that, but don't mean it ain't possible. 2, you went way here and we was here, so we gonna get back here. So when it comes down to cheating and what's cheating, it ain't even about you just being around a person or just like genuinely having a female friend. But if you like that person, you like that person, and you know that you want more out of just a basic friendship with that person, and you have a spouse, that is cheating. If you are having any type of sexual or intimate conversations with that person, that is cheating. If you are spending quality time with that person and you know that you like that person or that person likes you, that is cheating.
That's a whole nother relationship. If you're doing all that, you're in a whole nother relationship.
And if you have sex that you think is not a form of cheating, sure, that is the biggest form of cheating.
If I come home and I tell my girl, we ain't been fucking lately, so I went and fucked another bitch.
You and that nasty ass dick is getting out.
No. I'm being honest.
You're still getting out, Trey.
But it's not cheating though.
Yes, it is, Trey.
If I told you what I just did, because this ain't what we been doing, you gonna get mad at me,
Trey. The thing about it is,
but I'm not buying her. Okay. I'm not spending time with her. I'm not doing none of that. I
definitely can't spend no money on nobody.
That's what I'm saying. Trey, we just fucked. That was it.
That's still cheating though, Trey.
How?
Because you had sex with them. Trey, the thing about it is, when it comes down to love, you have to remember, no relationship is perfect. Okay? So everybody mess up. You're going to have dry spouts where you're not going to be able to be intimate. She's going to have times where she ain't going to want to be touched. And as a man, you're going to have to deal with that. That don't mean you could go let somebody else suck your dick. That do not mean you could go do all this freaky stuff that you want to do, Trey. You cannot do that. Because you get mad at her and y'all done had a bad week this week, does not mean like, oh, she done made me mad. I ain't happy this week. Let me go talk to somebody else. That's cheating.
No, that's immaturity on a man. Like, I wouldn't do that just because.
And fucking somebody else on her ain't immature?
No, the thing is, right, I'm just not going and just fuck nobody. I got a purpose while I'm doing it. But
your purpose is to catch a nut, Trey. Come on.
No, the purpose
I'm confused.
The purpose is to get the satisfaction that my wife not giving me.
At the moment. She gives you that, you're just not getting it at the moment. So you're telling me anytime you're not getting it at the moment, you gonna step out on your wife?
If you know you
answer my question first.
What?
So you're telling me anytime that you're not getting that satisfaction from your wife, you're going to go find it from somebody else, and you consider that not a form of cheating.
We're gonna have a conversation first, cause we're gonna get to the understanding part of like what's going on right here. Like I got needs, you got needs, but how you gonna satisfy me? We gotta come to some type of conclusion where we gonna fix this before I just go do this. Mm-hmm. Now we can't figure that out. And you just comfortable with what we got going on, and I go outside of my marriage and just have sex, is that cheating?
Yes. So we're going to read what the world say cheating is.
This is what the world say. Them stated opinions.
No. This is the truth. It says, in a relationship, cheating is also known as infidelity. Involves one partner engaging in emotional or sexual intimacy with someone either outside the relationship or outside the agreed upon boundaries of the relationship.
Okay.
Oh, so wait, no. Let me finish.
Everything right
now.
Everything right now.
No.
Coming from the world, you said.
Okay, but
coming from the world, you said. Wait. Yeah. Agreed upon.
He. That's the only thing he heard. He didn't hear nothing else. So Trey, this is what I'm saying. You can't go do it and then think that she's supposed to be okay with. This is something coming into the relationship that you ask her. Okay, baby, if you ain't never given it to me, and I had one of the moments. I'm laying And even if you don't ask her, you tell her, like, okay, if I got these needs, I'm telling you, I got these sexual desires, I'm a horn dog, whatever. If you don't give it to me, I'm going to step out, I'm going to do it. And if she said, okay, I'm going to still be with you, I'm going to try my best, you told her up front. That was the agreement.
How is that cheating?
Now, that's different. If you no, that ain't cheating. That ain't cheating. If you tell her you a dog, if you tell her you're a dog and you going to stick your dick wherever you want to stick it from the beginning and she still talk to you, that's on her.
I just told her what I did or what I'm finna go do. I ain't had no
you telling her what you finna go do is not giving her an option to agree. That's agreed upon, which means she has to say, yes, Trey, it's okay for you to go fuck her.
We already had a conversation before, and we didn't come to a conclusion.
Which means it's not agreed upon if you didn't come to a conclusion.
No, you missing this.
No, you missing that.
No, you missing this. You missing this, right? Stop. You missing this. You missing this. Because look, you missing something, right? Because look, if we do, we talk about it. Okay, we talk about it. Okay. I get that. We talk about it, right?
Okay, yeah.
Boom. You not telling me that it's wrong to do it. You not
what
saying
I said,
that.
Then what I said, I mean, tell me what she said.
No.
Tell what she said. When you told her that, tell me what her response is.
Go ahead. If I'm not doing it, and a woman allow me to go and do it, how's that cheating?
Now
if she ain't finna do it, she knows she ain't finna do it.
Okay, in 2025.
But she not mad at me by telling her.
No. So in 2025, if you go to a female and you say, I'm finna go get here from this girl. And she say, okay, I do whatever the fuck you want to do. And you go do it. And you come back. You think when she said, Trey, go do it, that mean really go do it.
Why do it? If you going to speak out of emotions. If you don't really want me to go do it.
Because why the fuck would you even come tell me that you want to do some dumb ass shit like that?
Because I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
You just need to be by yourself.
No, that's just being honest.
Don't
I ain't
never.
Gonna hide it. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to let you know I'm doing it.
But
women can't take that. Because guess what? They're going to respond out of emotion. Go ahead. Then when I go and do it.
Huh? When the last time you was in a relationship?
It's been a while though.
My point exactly. Because look at how you talking.
Look. They ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yes, it
just
do.
The point of being honest. I'm telling you what I'm finna go do. You responding out of emotions. Go ahead and do it. Then when I go and do it, you want to feel like something wrong, but you just gave me the permission. We agreed, right? Agreement. Like you just said. Out of emotions, you responded. Out of emotions. Telling me to go do it. Then when I go do it, nah, it's a problem.
It ain't no problem. You just gonna have to stand on that dumb shit you did.
Is it? But I'm saying, if it worth you, if that love worth.
Was it worth you not waiting?
What you mean? If we talked about it and it ain't changing, what I'm waiting for? It ain't gonna change.
For me to get ready. Life ain't on your time. Life is about compromising. So I understand.
Exactly, compromising.
So again, which means you been getting it, but it probably been a while since you got this one time, and now you acting like it's the end of the world and your dick about to fall off. So you just gotta stick it somewhere, it ain't gonna live. Like, come on,
nigga, just ain't going to do that just off one time. We not having sex. One time you don't suck my dick when I want to. One time you don't fuck when I want to. Okay, cool. I like to fuck 3 times a week. You like to fuck 1 time a week.
But you said it has been a while.
We go through months and years of that.
Now, if you going through years, that's a little different. Then, but women hit menopause and certain stuff like that. So, first of all,
but it don't change the fact though.
Women body change. They can control what they feel at the time that they feel it.
So how is that cheating though?
Because that's something you signed up for when you agreed to marry the person. Worse or better, and that's the worst phase.
You also knew what you was getting yourself into, right?
When
you know how much you like to have sex versus how much he like to have sex. And you know you can't be that factor to succeed in that area.
Did I know it was going to happen at 50? No.
We ain't gotta be 50.
Did I know it was going to happen at 40? 35? No. A woman can't control when it happens or when she go through what she go through.
So how is that cheating?
Because you shouldn't do it. Again, your vows say better or worse. That is a worse phase. That means you're not going to be able to get what you want in this period of life.
So maybe I got to do this for it to get better.
If you think sleeping with somebody else gonna make it better, Trey.
If you don't want me going out there getting it from somebody else, then we gonna fix this here.
You got a community dick and it ain't no helping you. Like we could debate about this all day, but I can see like you gonna cheat. You gonna cheat.
If your man come to you and tell you like, baby, I feel like we need to be more intimate.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
Huh?
Guess what I'm gonna do?
What? You gonna be more intimate, right?
Right.
Exactly. But what if you don't? And he continue to come to you about that. And then he just get tired of coming to you because it's like, okay.
That you ain't say all that the first time. Now you going deeper and you going deeper. You just said if it ain't been a while and you go sleep with somebody else. Then you said if it been a while and you come and tell her.
Because
now you saying you done said it multiple. That's
we
different.
having a conversation before I go and do it. I ain't just going to do it.
But it's different if you have a conversation one time, nothing don't change, then you go do it. But now you're saying it multiple times.
But I go do it, right? I go do it and I tell you I done it. And you act like you don't care. Because you responding out of emotions.
First of all, ain't nobody finna act like they don't care when you come tell them some shit like that. Every female
if you tell me, if I'm telling you I'm finna go and then go and fuck the bitch, then I come back and tell you I fucked the bitch. That's all we did. You told me out. But you just told me go fuck her because you were out of emotions. You told me go fuck her. Then when I go do it,
I don't care if I told you to jump off of the bridge. I don't care if I told you go fuck 1,000 hoes. If you go do it, you're getting out.
But I'm taking care of home. I ain't taking care of this bitch. I just fucked her.
And you better go take care of her and fuck her some more because you're getting out.
You gonna kick me out for that?
I'm going to kick your ass.
But you're not willing to fix the problem. But you gonna kick me out for going to get it for someone else?
You don't know when I was gonna fix it. I probably was gonna fix it that night. But guess what? You went and fucked somebody else before the night even came.
So out of love,
you don't know.
Out of love, if it worth putting your man through all that. That he got to go out there and get it from someone. If it worth all that?
Yep. I'm going to tell you what it's worth. Because one thing about it, situations is always going to reveal a person's true colors. So if we go through this phase or this area or whatever, and you feel like that's the result of our relationship, I was meant to see that side of you.
The result is to compromise.
My point exactly. And you compromise by going to go fuck somebody else.
No, because you respond out of emotions of
either way, you did it.
Go and do it. You're not saying how we can work on it. You just like go and do it. Quick response out of emotion, not even thinking like, okay.
Because why would you even say that out your mouth? One thing about it, me. I'm 25. This 2025, I'm 32 years old.
Yeah, because you're not 25.
Yeah, I am. I'm forever 25, first of all. But when it comes to being 2025, is in a point where you allow an adult to be an adult. I'm not going to tell no grown motherfucker what to do.
No,
you got one life. You're going to do what you want to do. Even if I tell you don't do something, if you truly want to do it, guess what? You're going to do it. If I tell you to do something, if you don't want to do it, 9 times out of 10, you ain't going to do it. A person's going to do what they want to do. So who am I to truly tell you what to do or what not to do? Because I could tell you, again, not to do something and you still do it. I could tell you to do something and you don't do it. At the end of the day, when it comes down to sleeping with somebody else, that was something a person truly wanted to do, whether it was a female or a male. You wanted to do that.
So if you love this person, it's worth making this work however we need to. So that
even if that means you waiting. Even if that means you waiting.
But you got to be with me too though. Like, you got to understand we got to do this together.
So Trey, if you have a wife that goes through just say some type of major surgery or injury. But she can't be intimate for 4, 5, 6 months. What you gonna do?
Different.
No, but what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna support her through her health.
But you still got needs. So what you gonna do?
That's different.
No, stop talking about different.
That's different.
No.
Because it's a purpose why we have to do that.
But all I'm saying is this still in a situation where you have to go on a drought. It doesn't matter if she's intentionally.
If I have to go, that's different. You just making me go on a drought because you don't want to do it. That's totally different. And me being obligated that I have to be on a drought.
But I'm still saying if you can wait.
I can wait, but why is you just making me go through this knowing that I have sexual
But I'm trying to see what's the difference between 6 months of waiting if she got an injury and 6 months of waiting because
she's
emotionally
injured.
She's not ready.
She's
you
injured.
still have to wait though.
I want to see my wife heal. And she got to go through this process.
You gonna
I'm
cheat.
Going through it with her.
See, you saying it to make it sound good,
I'm going through it with her.
In reality, Trey, you still gonna cheat.
Going on,
you still gonna cheat. You just
not fucking me. You can't expect me not to go get it from somebody
That's
else.
why you can't answer because you still gonna cheat. You trying to talk around it. Like 6 months is 6 months. No matter what the 6 months you waiting for, it's still 6 months. So what I'm trying to figure out is better or worse.
Okay.
So when women go through menopause and depression and all these other postpartum and all that stuff that women deal with that I luckily ain't had to deal with yet, again, you can't tell them how to respond. They're only dealing with how their body is. It's something new to them. So what I'm saying is, emotionally, as a woman, if we're going through that phase and we don't want to be bothered, you're telling me you going to go cheat on me and sleep with somebody else because I don't care about being intimate.
I'm not doing that because of a condition. That's not the reason I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that simply because you just don't feel the need that you have to fuck me 3 times a week because you don't like it. But instead of talking to me,
you might as well just go get your whole
talking to me and see how we can make this work so that both of us are satisfied. So I don't have to go out and cheat. Y'all call it cheating. I just call it just being satisfied.
It's cheating.
That's it. I'm just fucking this woman. I'm not spending no money on her.
It's still
I'm not
cheating.
I'm not spending no time with her. It's no form of a relationship.
Cheating is the worst form of. Sex is the worst form of cheating.
What define cheating though?
Trey, I read the fucking definition.
That's what the world think.
So everybody has their own, just like you have this crazy ass.
Exactly, but it's not wrong though.
Okay, find a bitch that accept it, and you got you a wife. That's all. That's the bottom line to that.
So if you had a nigga and he like to fuck 3 times a week, you only like to fuck 1 time a week, and he come to you like, baby, we need to be more intimate. We need to have sex a little more. Nothing is wrong with you. You're not going through no menopause or nothing. You just, I don't feel the need to just do that. And he tell you, okay, cool. Well, I finna go out and get an escort.
He might as well escort all his shit out the door with him. I'm confused.
But he telling you not
Trey,
doing it.
I don't. That does not matter. Like, first of all, relationships is not built on sex. So
it's not.
But so me personally, ain't nobody finna convince me to fuck them all day, all week, all year. It's not gonna happen. I don't give a fuck.
But sex is a part of a relationship.
Yes.
It's a big
so
impact.
a person's not finna tell me you finna break me down 3 times a week and it's 365 days in a year. 52 weeks in a year. Why the fuck is we fucking that much, bitch? We could be building, making land, going on trips, doing a lot.
Do all that.
But you're telling me
sex don't stop none of that. Now.
Hold on.
Sex don't stop none of that. You can fuck 3, 4, 5 times a week and still handle business.
So
sex don't stop that. That's just something you just gonna do or you ain't gonna do.
You think I'm gonna fuck you 156 times a year for our whole life? So just say we together for 10 years.
Every day. But meet my desires.
That's 1,560 times that I fucked you. Why am I fucking you that much? Why?
You don't want to please your man that much? You don't want to love on your man that much? That's too much. Is a limit on how much you gonna love your man?
My point exactly.
Is a limit on that?
Yes.
Oh, hell.
Yep. With me. But see, that's where we different. Because, yeah, my love life, my relationship or anything, like, yes, sex plays a part, but it's not where it revolves around. So it's not something that makes or breaks the relationship.
I'm not saying sex control the relationship.
The way you...
Because it don't. It just impacts the relationship.
No, sex controls your relationship because if you don't get it, you're going to go sleep with somebody else. Cheat. That's control.
I'm not just going and go cheat. I'm literally telling you what I'm finna do.
It's still cheating. I don't care how you do it, how you explain it. It's still cheating, Trey.
It's not cheating, though. I'm not having no affair with this woman. I'm just going to get something.
So every time you sleep with somebody, it's gonna be somebody new, or it's gonna be the same person.
No.
It's gonna be the same person. That's an affair. That now you have an affair.
How? I'm not spending no time with her.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not spending no money with her.
Every time you with her, fucking her, you're spending time with her. Then you doing the deepest thing that anybody can do: soul ties. What? Are you serious, Trey?
If you handle your business, I wouldn't have to even go out and do this.
And the fact that you feel like...
So, you telling me I'm wrong for going out and get something that you're not doing for me?
Yep.
How is that wrong?
Yep. And you the type of nigga I put on punishment on purpose. I promise. Like, what?
Shit.
Come on. Are you serious?
See, that's the type of shit women do, though.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Look at how you talking.
I'm just saying though, that would give a man a reason right there because it's not no condition that you don't have to do it. You just don't want to do it.
And women feel like that sometimes. And as a woman, like if I don't want to give
it to you,
I shouldn't have to. But if this your man,
this your lover, you're going to do everything to please him and satisfy him because he's going to do the same for you.
Again, this is where compromising coming in. Because if normally
Exactly.
Wait. If normally I always please you, and now we're going through a phase where I don't feel like doing it. This is one time.
We're talking about the normal. We're talking about doing it like this is our relationship.
Okay, and I get that part. But you're talking about when you go on this drought. So again, that means the whole relationship I have been satisfying you because this is getting to the point where you're complaining for the first time and you're coming to me telling me that if it don't improve, you're going to pretty much step out. which means it's the.
Listening. I ain't saying that I'm going on a drought or I'm complaining. I'm just tired of trying to compromise with you on dealing with this.
Trey,
how we dealing
listen
with
to
it.
what I'm saying.
I'm listening to what you're saying.
If you come to me and you tell me that you feel like we should increase, be more intimate.
Yeah.
This is your first time coming to me.
After
Listen,
months of we just not
it can't be the first time. First time after months, okay? This first time you came to me, which means prior to these months, I have been meeting your needs. I have been satisfying you as a wife. I've been satisfying you as a woman. But for these last 2-3 months, I haven't been doing it, so you came to me and you said what you said. This means this is the first time in our relationship that you had to come about me not satisfying your needs. So now, wait, don't open your mouth. Now you have to compromise with me because I have been compromising with you, even though I probably didn't want to do it. Every time you wanted to do it, I still did it. Now you go on one drought for 3 months, and now again you act like that gives you a reason to go cheat. I'm still confused on how you get this conclusion.
It don't. Okay.
Oh, go have sex with somebody. I'm sorry.
I get what you're saying, but get what I'm saying. We start like
I ain't gonna
this.
never get it because that shit don't make sense.
No. Our relationship start like this. Our relationship start like this, right? It start as if though, like, you know, I'm compromising with you. I'm not saying anything about sex. I'm just, when we do it, cool. But I know my desires. I know I need it more. So I wait after months of just accepting what we are doing. But I know my desires is to get more because I need more, right? Mm-hmm. So when I do come to you and you feel like, well, we been good all this time. Mm-hmm. No, I've been compromising with you this whole time, just dealing with it because I didn't want to make it a big deal. But now it seems like it's not getting better. You continue to just think I'm comfortable with this, which was cool because, hey, after so long as we grow together, you know, we will get more intimate and it will get better. But I know my desire, so after so long, it's not increasing. I'm gonna come to you and tell you like, hey, and you're gonna be like, well, I mean, it wasn't no problem in the beginning, right? That's what women gonna say anyway. Ain't no problem in the beginning. But then when I tell you, okay, well, I'm just finna go do this and that's it, simply because you're not giving it to me as much as I would like. I'm being honest and telling you. You ain't gotta go hear from nobody else. I'm telling you. But that's the part women can't take. And they think a nigga wrong when a nigga just say, well, babe, I just fucked this bitch because you wasn't doing this.
Most niggas don't say that, but
most niggas don't because most women can't take that. Look what you said. Pack it up and leave.
Oh, why
but I'm telling you.
Just like if a bitch come tell you she wanna fuck the nigga, what you gonna do? Kick her out. You want her to go.
For one, why you fuck this nigga?
For her own reason. She wasn't getting satisfied at home.
But she ain't come tell me that before she did that.
You don't know what she did. Because now I could bet you 9 times out of 10. Now, difference.
Y'all sneaky motherfucker. No, but speak on that.
No.
You don't talk to your homegirls about it.
No, because the difference between males and females, males cheat just because, like you just said, you just horny, you don't know shit about the bitch, but you, want to get your rocks off, so you going to do it. You don't care.
I'm just going to get something that my wife not giving me.
From whoever. You don't even care. Ain't no real reason behind it. You just want that moment of satisfaction.
So
right?
You wouldn't take me, take me back.
Fuck no.
So everything that we built is not worth that, like us working this out. Even
love is not worth catching AIDS. Y'all hear that? That's what love is not worth.
You don't fuck multiple niggas. Not saying that your body count is high, but you done had multiple relationships. Like, you know what I'm saying? You done had multiple relationships, right? That these niggas
Did you just say that to the
people? Look. Correction. Multiple relationships, right? But these niggas done fuck women before they even got to you that y'all had sex. You feel me?
You just called me a hoe.
No, I ain't call you no hoe. I'm just saying, look, before you met this nigga, he was already fucking other bitches. Right? Before he met you.
Everybody got a pass, true.
Exactly, right? Mm-hmm. So, if this nigga come to you, right? Everybody got a body count, right? And what we trying to do is get compromise here. You feel me? Because this is what I'm used to. This is what I'm like. This is what I need, right? I'm compromising with you. I'm telling you this. You don't seem like you don't think it's a problem. right? But I'm being honest with you and telling you, as a woman not gonna say, "Oh, the sex trash." She not gonna tell her nigga the sex trash. Most women not. Most women not. They gonna tell their homegirls, and then they gonna find them a little sneaky link, and then they gonna sneak out with it and just get what they need.
No.
You can't tell me women don't do that.
No.
You're gonna tell your homegirl. You're gonna tell your friends.
You know what, bitch? I mean, sorry, ladies. You know what females do?
What?
They'll block you. They'll stop responding to you.
If this your nigga, I don't give a fuck. This your nigga.
I don't think nobody getting locked in with nobody that can't like satisfy them.
No, you dealing with it, but it just to the point of getting out of proportion.
No. We're talking about women. I think niggas do it for security. No.
You dealing with a nigga, he doing what he could. You feel me?
Women ain't like men though. Men think with they dickhead. When women cheat more for emotional support.
Nigga, he not fucking you right. You just gonna go get some dick somewhere else and then come home happy.
But see, that's the thing about a woman. No, but see, that's the thing. No, that's the thing about a woman in love.
Oh my God.
The thing about a woman in love, even if you don't satisfy her 100%, she will deal with it, and don't mean that she's gonna cheat on you. Doesn't mean that. But women, when you do not meet their needs, more of like an emotional. Most women cheat when they detach emotionally, not sexually. Most women are not cheating because of sex. It's because of emotion. It's because of security. It's because of support. It's because of how you make her feel in reference of being a woman, how you uplift her, motivate her.
Every woman want a nigga to beat that back in.
No, Trey.
You don't want. So you mean to tell me don't know women?
I ain't gonna say no now. I can't speak. Okay, I can't speak for everybody.
We're gonna say most. Most women want a man to sexually satisfy them.
No. No. I say that back. Okay, I say that. I ain't gonna say most, but you know, okay. Just previously, me and JT are two separate people.
Yeah.
Sexually, that's what she looks for in a relationship. Like that's a high standard for her. You have to be able to please her. Me, that's not me. I'm more on a love spectrum. I'm more on a affectionate spectrum. I'm more on how you treat me, how you make me feel. That sex shit is not for me. Like, I mean, it matters, but it's not important to me. So to me, it's still based on the person. Every female is different. And these two females, you know firsthand. And what we desire from a person is different.
Thanks. But, okay, if you love this person, though, you love this person, is it worth going through that?
Yes. You want to know why? Because, again, everybody's not going to be perfect. So it's going to be something about a person.
You will understand why he went and did what he did.
No, I'm not.
Why?
Because if sex is major for you and you need...
It's not major.
No, listen. If sex is something that's going to cause you to drift off and entertain other people, then you need somebody that meets you sexually. If it's anything that you require in a relationship that if you don't get, it's going to cause you to drift off, you need to make sure first thing first, you have that in a relationship. Because it don't matter who you get with, how a person treats you, you're going to drift off because you're not getting what you desire. Now, once you get what you desire from a person, then it comes other aspects and things about a person that you may not like, but you could deal with. Then that when it comes to the imperfections of a person, because nobody is perfect. So you got all these qualities that I love and I adore, and you got a couple things I don't like, but it's not in the category of things that I require. The things that I don't like, those are not my requirements, so I could deal with those.
Okay, so
that's where it goes left.
But you speaking from one side. Because
no, that's both sides.
But that's what I'm saying. But just because you don't desire that, that don't mean the man you meet don't.
But that's why I said everybody need to get with people that meets their desires. So again, sexually, you need somebody that's gonna meet you sexually. If not, you're gonna fuck around with other people and not consider it cheating.
So you can be with a nigga that make you happy, treat you like a queen, but he can't fuck you right.
And guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna figure that shit out. Or you ain't even gotta fuck me at this point. I'll fuck you. It don't even matter.
But you gonna figure it out, right?
Yeah.
But what if it like you trying to figure it out and it just not connected?
Ain't nobody in the world that damn dumb or immature that you can't learn how to please somebody. If you can't learn how to do it, it's because you don't want to know how to do it. Just like the way you please, and just throwing some names out there, the way you please Tasha is not going to be the way that you please Mercedes, because every woman is different. Every woman's satisfaction is different. So you could like learn how to make her squirt, but what it takes to make her squirt ain't gonna be the same. Just like a woman can learn how to do all these nasty things to a man, but just because he like that don't mean that he's gonna like it. Everybody is still different. So you got to get somebody that meets your requirements.
Okay. We're going to turn the wheel a little bit, right? A nigga that make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's there for you emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
He's there for you mentally.
Mm-hmm.
He's there for you financially.
Mm-hmm. Spiritually, too. He got to be there spiritually.
Too.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But he don't have the money.
That's nothing. I'll still be with him. Wanna know why? Because you could be rich as hell today and broke tomorrow. You could be broke today and broke tomorrow.
So could you be with somebody emotionally stable
mm-hmm.
and physically broke?
Mm-hmm.
How would that work for you?
It'll work just fine. Because I need you
Elaborate.
I need somebody, again, that relates with me emotionally. That's what we are placed here for, to support each other, uplift each other, have each other back. So, financially, as long as you got ambition, you determined, you got goals, again, it's easy to get you some money if it's instilled in you. So, now, if you don't have no ambition, you don't have no goals, you very dependent, you spoon-fed, you want everything given to you, then that's different.
This nigga make you happy, right? But he's a cheater.
Nope.
He make you happy.
You can't make me happy and cheat. Nope.
You can.
No, me. I ain't talking about no other female. Me.
We just speaking in general.
No, you can't ask me no general question. You can't ask me shit about no general question. Sorry. I can't tell you nothing about nobody else.
You got a perfect nigga, but I promise you that. You got a perfect nigga. Because ain't no way, nigga. We all gonna deal with something. What you choose to deal with is on you. But I'm just saying, I'm just speaking in general.
I think I did find, the perfect one. Perfect one. And when I say,
what gender we leaning on when you say perfect?
Ha, Trey. It's a boy.
Oh. I was just
asking. A man. My bad. A man. Very much manish. But, no, it's somebody being new. Actually, the last boyfriend I had before I started dating women. So, yeah.
So, you spent the block?
Yeah.
So
sometimes you gotta go back home.
So was it worth it?
Yeah. Not one thing I can say is truly which is why I love this topic. When it comes to love, we've been on each other 11 going on 12 years or whatever. The disconnection kind of came because he went to prison or whatever.
So you like gangsters?
Most definitely. Gotta have some thuggy, baby. Yeah, I need that. I need
Florida
that.
girl talking.
No, Florida girl, we need that. So, but we never really broke up, just kind of drifted apart. But I can honestly say, when it came to him, he always valued me, always been patient with me. I ain't never put no bitch before me. I ain't never had to worry about no female. And he loved women. I ain't got to worry about him, if he gay or nothing like that. But he's such a man that, I could say, I know for a fact he ain't never cheated on me. He literally worshiped the ground I work on.
How you know that?
I know for a fact.
How you know that?
God told me.
God told you?
Mm-hmm.
You just
no, you think I'm playing. I'm dead serious.
No. I believe. That's real. I'm not
playing. I'm not you know I don't play with God. You know I don't play with God.
I'm not going to play with the spirit like that.
Yeah.
That could be very much true.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. He's a perfect guy in your eyes.
Perfect for me. I'm not gonna say he's a perfect person, but he's perfect for me.
Perfect for you.
Mm-hmm.
He meets your needs. He meets your standards.
Mm-hmm. All my requirements.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a happy relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And if this nigga just choose to go and cheat one day,
mm-hmm.
after all this,
mm-hmm.
would it be worth hearing him out and staying with him?
If we're not married, no. If we're married, yes.
Why? What does paperwork have to do with it?
It's not about paperwork. The paper don't mean shit. It's the conveyance before God. So it's still better or for worse. Now, I'm not saying just like with Cardi. But listen, not just like with Cardi's situation. She didn't leave the first time Offset cheated on her. True. As a wife, I'm going to give you the opportunity. I'm going to tell you, I want to work it out. I don't want to get married 11 times, 2 times, none of that. I want to be one and done. So if you cheat, we're going to talk about it. We're going to go to God. God going to punish you regardless for what you did. So I ain't into getting my lit back and none of that other stuff, but I want you to grow and learn from it, mature from it. If you keep repeatedly doing it, I know my worth as a woman. I'm not going to continue to settle, but I am going to give you time. I'm going to give you a chance.
So you mean to tell me if y'all not, because y'all not married, right, that you wouldn't take him back?
No.
If he cheated?
The last nigga that cheated on me, guess what happened?
What?
He cheated again. And when I forgave him that time, guess what he did? Cheated again.
But you got to remember, though, we all single until we married.
My point exactly. So that's the difference.
So how you get mad if he cheated?
Huh?
We all single until we married. So if he go fuck another bitch.
Not technically single, but yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I get what you're saying, but yeah. We're not in the conveyance before God.
So why not just, if y'all already built what y'all built, but y'all haven't got married yet, it won't be worth just hearing him out?
No.
And taking him back?
No.
So what is love worth fighting for?
What you mean?
Like,
worth fighting for?
Yeah.
I mean, if you got the right person, then you know what love is worth fighting for. But if you fight with the wrong person, then it's not worth nothing.
What is love not worth then? Let me just say that.
I told you already. AIDS.
Besides sex, I'm talking about way before we get to sex. Like, what is love?
Insecurities. Like, love is not worth making you feel insecure. Love is not worth making you lose yourself. Love is not worth you getting disconnected from God. Because the thing about it too, if a person is for you, they're going to bring you closer to God. Love is not worth you loving that person more than you love you. I done been in that position too, where I cared about a person more than I cared about myself. Like, would literally do anything for them. Like, literally. Like,
so you love hard.
Sometimes too damn hard.
I love hard too, but it's just certain things that I wouldn't compromise my integrity for love. I wouldn't compromise my peace for love.
I done did some things. Yeah.
You know, I would compromise my pride for love, but when it comes to my integrity and my peace, just as a man, I wouldn't do that.
And that's understandable. I could get that.
So,
but that's why women and men different at too, a little bit.
I mean, of course,
yeah,
of course. You know, it's just in y'all nature. You know, nurturing, caring,
and that's why.
So, I get that. You know, I get that. But at the same time, you have to be able to compromise with a man and understand a man too.
No, because then just like you just said, like, okay, women is women, and women like myself is why Cardi B did compromise with Offset. But men being men. Y'all being y'all is why soon as she start entertaining somebody else, it's this big old uproar. Like,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I definitely feel Cardi B. You feel me? I'm just looking at both angles of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got these kind of niggas, you got these kind of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying she's not wrong for leaving him. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But don't think just because you love him that you won't run into another situation.
No, you just gonna. Women like her, women like myself, we run into men that's worth fighting for.
What are women like you all?
What you mean? Good women. The great women.
If a woman gonna say they're a good woman.
No.
Define a good woman for a good man.
First and foremost, a spiritual woman. A woman that's connected to God. And not only connected to God, but worship God on her day-to-day life. If she's living on a righteous path 9 times out of 10, she's going to be more genuine. She's going to be more pure. She's going to be more nurturing. But also a great woman is a woman not only with goals and ambitions, but a woman that don't sit around waiting on a man to fully take care of her. I feel like a great woman is a woman that's going to motivate you, push you, invest in you. A woman that's not going to want you to pay all the bills. Not a woman that's going to want you to take care of everything. She wants you to grow and flourish just like she want to grow and flourish. So any dreams or anything that you have is just important as anything that she has. So, yeah, it's a partnership. A real woman going to give you partnership. She's going to be an asset, not a liability.
Point taken. One I'd like to have one day, some of that kind.
And Chad, the rate you going, you might as well just hang that up. You might as well hang that up.
Nah, no, it's just like, at the end of the day,
the day got to end. You got to go hang it up. It's all right.
The day got to end with us coming to agreement. And if I just choose to if you can't understand what it is that I need, I can't. Because it's easy for a man to compromise with a woman.
No.
A nigga would take a woman. A nigga would take.
Trey, don't be saying on here lying now.
A nigga would take a hoe and turn her to a housewife. ain't no women gonna take no broke ass nigga and boss him up.
Lies.
Some will.
Lies.
Some will. But a nigga will take a woman and
Trey,
boss her up.
no, Trey, you lying. And every nigga that's watching gonna say he lying. Now, majority of hoes, I ain't gonna say that y'all don't get I ain't gonna say y'all don't get no hoes, no chance, but let's be real. Y'all dog hoes, y'all fuck hoes, y'all play with hoes, y'all do a lot of shit, but majority, y'all do not take hoes serious.
We will go off a woman's potential and take that risk.
No. See, what niggas like to do is convert it over to something that is not.
What
y'all fall into lust so deep that y'all get caught up with a hoe and it turns into more than what you want it to be. That's really what it be. Trey, come on, let's be real.
No. A man can clearly look through a woman. I wish I could get your perspective because I need a real man's perspective. And see the potential in this woman and try to help this woman. And get her to the potential that he see for her. Embracing her with what he see in her. A nigga that do that
is because he want to play that superhero role. He wants that mentality.
It ain't women. Women just ain't doing it.
Come on.
Some are. Don't get me wrong. Some are. But men will do. When it comes to that, it's more men doing that than women.
No, Trey. We live in a generation where it's more bum ass, broke ass, no job having ass, no taking care of their kids ass niggas living with females than it is females living with niggas. Come on.
You know how many women out here waiting on a nigga check?
But they in their own shit.
You know how women,
they in their own shit though. They in their own shit. We talking about the niggas that's living off the females, or the niggas that's still living with their mama, or with their sister, or with their grandma, or whoever else they living with. And I'm not saying that it's not, but it's more men. Bomb ass niggas living with females than females living.
Nigga having so hard out here, man.
Listen, I'm not saying that women do not depend on men. I swear I'm not saying that. It's a lot of women that live in their own spot, but they cannot take care of themselves. That's true. But it's a lot of bomb ass niggas living with bitches. A lot of baby daddies or boyfriends staying with bitches just because they live in Section 8.
I ain't taking nothing away from that because it is. But it's more women out here too.
It's a lot of them, but it ain't more.
Same thing. It is more.
No,
it's more. Women outnumber niggas.
As far as doing what though?
What you doing? What we talking about?
That's what I'm trying to figure out because you drifting off again.
No, I was saying it. Okay. At the end of the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
A man, because remember, what is love worth, right?
Mm-hmm.
A man will take the risk of going off potential that he see in a woman.
No.
Before a woman will go off. A nigga could have all the qualities, but his finances just not there.
No.
And that woman gonna go right to the nigga that got the money.
No. Granted, women do chase after an image, but that's just generation, period. But niggas is not finna take no bum ass bitch, no ugly bitch, or no hoe around their homeboys and think that they could brag about her. Cause the shit they gonna get laughed at. Come on, like you ain't gonna tell me
they gonna get laughed at.
But don't tell me like your partners don't know that this girl got a train ran on her 3-4 times in high school and you bringing her around talking about wife her. They gonna joan you.
I know niggas.
They gonna joan you.
Look, I know niggas personally know that these hoes been ran through. He don't care nothing about it.
I ain't saying people don't care, but I'm saying like the way that he
still see something in her.
That's lusting. It's lust.
How is that lust? If he see the potential in her, he want to embrace that. Fuck what everybody else seen. Fuck her past. Fuck all that. The potential I see in her, I'm willing to take this risk with her. We finna go down this journey together.
Y'all don't do that a lot. Because again, look at Cardi B in the situation she in. One nigga decided to take a risk out on her. And look at how the whole world is bringing up her past.
Both of them had money already.
We ain't talking about money. We're talking about her past that they keep trying to throw in her face.
Because she was a stripper. She was hustling niggas. Okay, cool. Everybody got a past.
That's what I'm saying, though. But let's talk about, like, ain't nobody throwing Offset past up in there. That's what I'm saying. That's a difference between.
They slandering him, too.
About what?
Nigga, how many baby mamas he got?
Oh, he be fucking. Everybody knew that. Like, they ain't nothing to slander nobody about. You can't slander nobody about having a lot of kids when they tell you they got a lot of kids.
So you can't slander a woman by being a hoe either?
I mean, you can, but look at but that's what I'm saying. Look at the difference, though. People don't care about how many kids he got or how many baby mamas he got as much as they care about Cardi being a hoe. That holds more weight. That's more
because it's a gender thing. It's a gender thing. At the end of the day, women gonna stick by their side of women. And niggas gonna stick by their side of men.
No, niggas just think that some shit that they do ain't wrong, or that y'all got more power, or again, like you said earlier, niggas gonna be niggas, so y'all feel like women supposed to eat certain things, and that's not true.
Niggas gonna be niggas, and when I say that, because there's just certain things you gotta expect from a nigga. Not saying every nigga gonna be perfect, every nigga gonna be the same, but it's just some things you just gotta expect from
to a certain standpoint. You got niggas, you got boys, and you got men.
Expectation that expected. No matter how far I go, it's just certain things that is gonna be expected from a man. Period. Women know that.
No. I ain't going, Trey. I'm not going.
You cannot tell me. It's just certain things you just don't expect from a nigga.
Cheating ain't one. Fucking another bitch
ain't
ain't
gotta
one.
Be cheating. By a nigga being a nigga, it's just certain things are expected from a nigga.
Yeah.
A nigga ain't gotta cheat to hurt you. Let's get that clear.
True.
If we building and we build love, what is this shit really worth? Because it's gonna be something that's gonna hurt you. It's gonna be something that nigga don't come with.
Yeah, that's part of relationships.
So,
it's
exactly.
It's levels of hurt.
So is it worth going through that, or just falling out? Like I'm out of I'm done because a nigga do one thing.
No. It ain't leaving because you do one thing. Now, that's the thing. Like, if you leave every time a person do one thing, then, yeah, you're going to always run into problems. But like I was saying earlier, too, you got to find somebody that's worth fighting for, somebody that value. Yeah, y'all going to bump heads. Yeah, y'all going to have disagreements. Yeah, y'all may get in y'all feelings sometimes. But if a person truly know how to handle you, or y'all know how to handle each other, and y'all truly know how to compromise and understand each other, and y'all truly value each other, it's going to be a common playing field. But if it ain't on the same thing, y'all going to keep clashing and know it's not worth it.
So why leave if I go fuck another bitch?
What?
Why? I'm just asking. Why leave if I go fuck another bitch? If this shit work for us, like we able to work anything out.
Trey, because you could have did that as my boyfriend, not my husband. That's what I'm telling you. Like, what?
It don't matter when I did it. I still did it.
No, to me it do.
But I still did it.
And guess what?
So what's the difference? You'll compromise with me and work with me through it by me not being your husband.
Okay, because not.
But I still did it. It's just the time that I did it.
Listen, Trey. Because the thing about it is, if we're at a point of marriage, that means 9 times 10, some people get married kind of fast. Some people do. But let's be real. Most people, they be together about 3+ years before they even get married. So most, that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying everybody, but most. But my thing is, if we've been together 3, 5, 10 years, and we married and you're still doing shit that you could have did the first 3, 5, 10 years, no, that showed me that you're not ready. Like, you came to me, you proposed to me. You said that you wanted this commitment. You wanted to go before God. If you still can't be honest and real enough with God, then no, that's not something that I want. And I'm never going to settle for that.
I mean,
ever.
I feel like a person never should just settle for what they just truly don't want anyway.
But I feel like too many people play with marriages. That's why, again, everybody... First of all, the world get this false perception that everybody got these options. And that's why a lot of people go out, cheat, do entertain, do whatever they do, and then you always end up back with somebody you was already dealing with.
Because it's more about a title now.
Kind of a title, but
really more in like what has to be put into this. Because it takes, from both parties, male and female, have to put a certain amount of love and value into this to be what it is, right? Mm-hmm. For it to amount to the love that we build.
Right.
But they skip past that and just go straight to the title of my wife, my husband, we married. Right? Mm-hmm. So then it's like, when this nigga take me through this, oh, it's surprising, or it's shocking.
Nah. I can definitely agree, because some people know that a person is not ready for marriage, but again, they do it anyways.
For the title.
But too, that be this generation too, because you do have a lot of males that they'll get caught cheating numerous times.
Slender nigga,
for real.
Nigga have it so hard.
No, for real.
Damn.
Look, y'all will get caught cheating numerous times, and you know you got a good woman. And what I ain't gonna say majority, but what some men do when they get to that point, like they done cheated numerous times. I'll set a prime example. Cheated numerous times, got caught, whatever. Wait, now you don't want her to leave, and what you do? Propose. It's a lot of men propose to women because they're selfish. Men don't want the woman to leave, and you know you're not ready to marry her, but you do it to make her feel like you're ready for that commitment, you're ready for that level, just to give her security for you to keep doing the same shit you was already doing.
But does that make him a bad guy?
Yes.
I'm just saying, like, because his ways make him a bad guy?
No, the fact that you're selfish. If you love her enough, let her be free.
Women are selfish.
Humans are selfish. We can't genify that.
That's
but
what you're doing.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that's selfish if you know you're not truly ready to marry a person, whether it's a male or a female. If you know you're not ready, but you're holding on to that person because of your own selfish needs, because you know this person is a good person, you know what they produce, you like how they make you feel, what they do for you, whatever it is very much selfish.
But it goes both ways, though.
And I never said it didn't, Trey. We was talking about that one particular subject, and you trying to make it about genders now.
No. It's not about genders. But you have to see it from both angles, because it's a woman gonna deal with certain shit that a man ain't, and a man gonna deal with certain shit that a woman ain't. But at the end of the day, it take both of them to compromise to understand what is meant for us. That's all I'm getting at. We can't just say Offset the bad guy because of some of his ways. We can't just say Cardi B a bad person because of her ways. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? It takes both parties to sit down and understand, what is this really worth fighting for? If it's really worth going through, you embarrassing me embarrassing you, or we put our pride to the side and just say, fuck it, we're going to throw this shit out and we're going to make it work.
But if I'm being G, I feel like they relationship, like most relationships, you do sit down and you talk about it, and I feel they had conversations, but it just wasn't stood on. That's why they kept getting into it and shit fall apart.
So do you feel like either one of them really was like serious about that? Like ready?
I feel like, honestly, I feel like Cardi probably was more ready. But even like going back on.
Why you feel like she was more ready than Offset?
Cause even like going back on like Love and Hip Hop, you could tell then like she was looking for love. She's always been a love type person. Like, yes, she was a stripper. Yes, she done did certain things, but most women too that get in, I ain't gonna say all of them, most women that get into stripping too be lost women. They be women that have been broken. They be with women trying to find a way out. They be women searching for attention. They be women stuff like that. So again, I think that's why it was so easier for her to walk away from that lifestyle once she elevated, once she got attention, once she got recognition, because that's what it was. She just wanted to be seen. Majority of women want to be seen. That's why it's important to have dads and have father figures, because if women are loved and seen properly first by their father or by a male figure, it lessens the likelihood of women growing older and being so subject to be so easy to men or boys, because you're looking for that love that you didn't get when you was younger, if we're being honest.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Like, because it's a lot of broken men, like it is a lot of broken women.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I understand that when, a woman just might not be a person, might not be used to certain things. They don't know how to accept it. They don't know how to receive it in this way. You know what I'm saying? So that could lead to the diversity of the whole relationship for it to go the way it go, because of specifically those things. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I just feel like we tear each other down as a person, like being humans, we just naturally tear each other down.
I can say that.
Because like when she don't like something, I can like it, but because she don't like it and she don't like it, I'm just gonna not like it because she don't like it. But really, that ain't even how I feel. It's just the popularity of what's going on or the dislike.
Everybody being a follower, nobody want to be a leader.
You get what I'm saying? So like when it comes to like really what is love worth, and this is all opinionated at the end of the day. But it's like we don't really see real love to really know like the true examples of what love is really worth, like fighting for and like standing on, because we see so much of love out of materialistic things, love out of statuses, love out of a nigga just having a bag, or this woman just being the baddest bitch with a BBL.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just those type of things that like define the amount of love that they see as love today.
Thanks.
Now, you're a little older than me. But
don't do that, Trey, just shit.
Old-fashioned love, yeah. You get what I'm saying? We seen the grandma love.
Yeah.
And the grandpa love. And you seeing like what all that was worth. You know what I'm saying?
But they went through stuff. They had babies on each other. They did all that. But you want to know too what was the difference? That's why I said this generation relationships are based on toxicity, because back then it wasn't no social media.
Nah.
It wasn't grandma calling and telling that granddaddy had another baby. Some of our grandparents and great grandparents got outside kids that the siblings don't know nothing about. You want to know why? Because it stayed between the adults.
Exactly.
It wasn't no cell phones. So it wasn't people keeping track of you, people watching everything you do, people being able to see stuff when people was cheating. So yes, this stuff has been going on for generations.
Do you think because like with social media, so many people can state their opinion on a person's relationship that causes it to kind of take its turn because of like what the public is saying to them or saying about them, or some of the things that might not even be as accurate, but what the social media turning into.
Facts. Like even when it comes to drama and a lot of stuff, yes. And then you got AI, so you can make stuff look like something that it's not. It's a lot of stuff. This world is very dangerous when it comes to technology, but I do feel like the fact that people care so much about what everybody else has to say and what other people think, just like me, for instance. I done been cheated on and I stayed with a person. I ain't gonna lie, I done let somebody do some dumb behind stuff to me. And as you know, I stayed. No, it wasn't.
But you stayed.
And I did.
During the time, it was worth it, right?
No, it wasn't. Even when I look back on it.
But you stayed, though, because you could have left.
I could have.
But you felt like it was worth fighting for. And we could have made something work.
Yeah, I felt like at the time. Yeah, at the time, yeah. But that's true story. But and that's my thing too. Like, and you stick it out. And again, I done dealt with some shit. But the thing about me, I'm not embarrassed about anything I dealt with. That's why I can speak on it.
So love is worth pride.
No, because that wasn't love. I was looking for love. I was in love, but I wasn't being loved back.
Exactly. So to you, it was love.
No. It goes back on what you said earlier. I seen the potential in a person.
Exactly.
I seen the potential. I been knew that a person ain't like really love me the way that I love them. I knew a person ain't had me the same, but I seen potential.
Potential.
And falling back on social media too, with the whole going viral on all these different platforms and going big, and then you got everybody saying a little stuff about, oh, you look so good, you look so happy, whatever. I felt accustomed to the hype. So even when I wasn't happy, the hype made the situation feel good and look good or whatever.
More intense,
it was, and again, it's based on that false narrative that you put out too, because even to this day, like everybody know that you got this couple that went viral, but don't nobody know how this couple went left or what happened to the couple, because it never been exposed. But even in a reference of if it was exposed, a lot of people wouldn't believe it. Like, well, how the fuck was she smiling the whole time? And why was she so happy? And how did they even get to that point? Then you got people be like, oh, she was so dumb. She was so stupid. I would have been left. But one thing about me, I don't care about nobody else's opinion. I have to do what's best for me, and I don't regret no decision that I made. But it's also why I know, too, that taught me my value. In that relationship, I didn't know my value. So I was settling. I was willing to settle. That's the bad part. But now I'm in a situation where I worship myself more, I love myself more, and I know more of my value. So I know certain things, certain mistakes, certain characteristics are going to happen in a relationship, but it's just some shit when a person do, you got to understand that's a red flag and that person is not for you.
Exactly. So we all go through those stages where we feel like it's worth it.
Yes. But you got to know the difference between something being worth it and something being a red flag. I think in this generation, that's what we misconstrue it.
The thing is, sometimes we can be in denial
of the red flag.
Yeah. Because it could be there. Yeah. But because like the love that's created with this person,
that was me.
I will overlook it. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go off that versus what I really see. Because
what God tell you, like God was telling me, like He told numerous times.
I mean, we do that just off ignorance.
Yeah.
We be ignorant to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We be ignorant to that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of times where I've, been in situations with females.
I hope not no males. You said it like shit. It was somebody else or something else. But you know what? You got that.
Keyword females, not a female. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Plural. Okay, go ahead.
Very much comfortable in the heterosexual. You
Okay.
understand? But
Go ahead. Pop your shit then.
the thing is that like when you fall for potential, a man can see something in a woman and embrace that of a woman and try to help her see that in herself.
Mm-hmm.
But a man will only get so far with that because a woman will overlook the good that a man see in them because the world don't agree with what's seen by what done behind the scene versus what is seen in public.
Not all women, but some women do that.
Some women, but it dictates a lot in that relationship.
I think it's a comparison
like
too.
The hype. It's the hype.
And a comparison.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta post you on social media like we just the perfect couple when I know we struggling with this relationship behind the scenes.
Right.
But I'm not gonna let the world know we're struggling either.
Right.
But I'm not gonna let the world know that we just this happy couple either because we're not perfect.
Right.
But because the time we live in today, everything has to be perfect.
No. Everything ain't have to be perfect, but I do think a lot of people look for that perfectness. That's why a lot of people do cheat.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they're trying to build the perfect person.
If you see flaws in a relationship these days, or he a dog or she a dog, like neither one of them is shit. But as humans, like this is natural for us to go through this. Like we gonna put up with something. When it comes to this love shit,
you got to.
We gonna put up with
something, whether it's a bad
attitude.
So it's
all about at the end of the day, what can you handle?
But too, everything still changed with growth. So my thing is, one thing you got to find somebody that's worth growing with, somebody that's worth fighting and growing with, because you still have potential to change. And I ain't saying because a person cheat the day that they, ain't gonna cheat in a year. It's based on the person. But you do got people that may cheat on you at the beginning of a relationship, and a year later they be completely converted over, like they don't care to cheat no more. That's not. It's based on how y'all help each other grow, and y'all supposed to grow as a unit. So if y'all not changing each other equally, which is why you have majority of relationship, you got one person doing all the pouring and the other person is doing all the reaping. It's not most relationships where they're both pouring into each other. That's why one person always leave empty.
And it's like, I need you to be strong one weekend.
Thanks.
I'm strong when you weekend. We got to be able to reciprocate the energy to each other.
Fast.
To be able to grow. You get what I'm saying? So it's like.
Now he got something good to say.
That's how. Listen. See, no, I always got something to say.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Let me have you that.
See, I told you, nigga get hard, boy. A nigga can't be good. A nigga just can't. It's always something with a nigga.
Sorry. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, though, like,
that's true, though.
That's the energy that we should be evolving in that we don't get.
Facts.
So it's so many people that's put judgment on it from different standpoints.
Facts.
Because you got, the women ride with the women, men ride with the men.
And you got women like me that ride on both sides. Right is right.
Yeah, it's on a few, probably like good 10%, but, at the end of the day, it's like if we can come together as men and women to give a better identity of love with what was once taught to us than what's given to us now.
Right.
This shit that we see love now is given to us. It ain't nothing that is just truly taught on us knowing like the definition of love to be able to define it as love, because it's given just like, oh, he loved me, she loved me, she did this for me, she bought that for me.
Okay, true. We typically love people the way that we're raised to be loved. That's why everybody love different and everybody have a different meaning of love, because it's based on how your parents loved you. We're taught by what we see. But I feel like the best way to get the meaning of love is resulting back to the Bible. The Bible tell you exactly what love is. It tell you exactly what a marriage is. It's in the Bible.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. Back then it was taught to us in that way, right? Not saying it's not now, but it's more so given to us. Mm-hmm. A nigga can know a bitch for 2 months and buy her a Benz, a Maybach, or not even a Maybach. He could just buy her like a random Benz. Mm-hmm. And she gonna be on Facebook, my man. Like she just super happy.
Mm-hmm.
And this nigga don't even fucking give a shit about her. He just bought her something to make it look like he love her. Which is what goes on in today's time where you can show a person something with a gift or just tell a person something that is already circulating in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because this couple did this and they're a celebrity. They supposed to be like modified or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
They did this and such did this. So this is what's going on now.
But that's why you got to be more of a leader and not a follower, because I'm not going to do something just because somebody else doing it, because what works for them don't mean it's going to work for us.
To be a leader, like, who's the influence? If you're going to lead, if I'm going to follow off your lead.
You ain't got to follow me.
No. You a leader, though. So I'm going off of your lead on what you are reciprocating to the followers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But who is the influence?
What you mean?
You the leader, right?
I'm the leader and the influencer.
Yes, but your leadership comes from an influence above you.
Oh, so who is my influencer? God.
That's a perfect answer. But what I was getting at is taught.
Like, who taught me love?
No, the leadership and principles that you carry to reciprocate to the ones that's growing up to where you at, right? Mm-hmm. It was taught to you from a generation before you.
No.
Where it come from? So who the influence?
God.
God teach you so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
He teach you, but he also put illustrations in your life.
No, true, in a way, illustrations, but I feel say like the trials and the tribulations I went through in life would be like what helped me understand love. But I can't say nobody like truly taught me love.
But it was somebody you once looked up to that you weren't seeing real love come from.
My dad, my father.
Exactly. So what I mean by influence is somebody had to influence you.
But that wasn't love. I mean, it was. I ain't gonna say my dad. I ain't gonna say my father ain't love me. But you wanna know how he loved? By giving, which made me a giver. Giving to a person, everybody don't like gifts though, so that's not. I still want to find it as like a way of loving.
No. It just it answered my question of the influence, because it causes you to be a giver, right? Because that was influenced on you, right?
That's how he showed me love, yeah.
Exactly, but it wasn't love. So that's what I mean by leadership. Who is the influence? Because the influence for a leader to be a leader, it has to be influenced from something, from somewhere. So how do we carry that out if we don't know the truth? Like you say, how your daddy showed love wasn't the real way of love.
Well, what everybody. I ain't gonna say it ain't the real way, but it ain't the way for everybody.
It ain't the way for everybody. But
right.
it was what you was taught, right? So you understand now, but at the same time, like, that's what was influenced to you. So there'll be something easily for you to influence to others. You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean by, like, as leaders, the influencers has to come from a positive influence where there's understanding around each angle of it, where it's not being misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? Where it's not being confused, where it's being taught to understand and illustrated to be understood as the bound of amount of love that we can get.
Thanks.
You get what I'm saying? Like, ain't no significant amount of love that you can receive. It's unlimited. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But we only know what to give, what was given to us.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? So when we look at today's time, we talk about love and, you know, what it's worth. Shit, you can't blame the kids for seeing this shit for what it is, because that's just what's going on right now.
I mean, yeah, it is a lot of false hope out there, but, you know, yeah, I'm going to be one of the ones to change the generation's perspective. But when everything is said and done, don't seem like you think love is worth a lot. But what do you think love is worth? What would be your final, definition and explanation from your perspective? Not nobody else's meaning, not Googling what is your meaning and perspective of love and what you feel like it's worth.
I think love is worth pride.
Sacrificing your pride?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That for sure. Mm-hmm. And I think love is worth the sacrifice of you understanding the value that it can reciprocate.
Thanks. The strength of it, yeah. The value that it plays, yeah.
Yeah, like the strength of like, because it could be powerful, but it has to be real.
Right.
And that's where the confusion come in at. You know what I'm saying? Because like, who can we really just look up to as like real love?
But I think that's the problem too with this generation. Too many people trying to find somebody to look up to. I feel like it's following your heart. Like you have, because as you go through different relationships and you encounter different people, whether it's friends, whether it's associates, co-workers, family, different people start like break it down to you what love is. And when certain people treat you a certain way, react to you a certain way, handle you a certain way, it redefines you and be like, nah, that ain't love. Because if you love me like you would never did me like, or I would have never did that to you. You knowing how you love and you knowing the heart that you have, you typically want somebody to love you the way that you love people. That is love. If you know everything that you do is genuine, pure, from the bottom of your heart, no ill intentions, you ain't got to get nothing in return, that is love. When you make sacrifice, like you said, that's love. Compromising is love. Not boasting is love. Not hurting a person. Love is not hurtful. When people say love is pain, that's a lie. Nothing of God.
Why do you feel like people say love is pain, though?
Because you love people, because we love the wrong people, and it causes pain. And I can't even say that it's necessarily the wrong people, because if you ain't never loved I still say the wrong person, but if you ain't never loved the wrong person, how do you know what the right person is? If you ain't never fulfilled, how you know what success is? You have to go through stuff to know or even enjoy it. If you ain't never had your heart broke, how can you truly sit in happiness?
Some people love the wrong thing from the right person.
True. It's based on what you're looking for in life. Because we could also say at some point in our life when we was younger, we messed over somebody that was good.
Yeah.
We could all say that. And we done all been good to somebody and they messed us over. Yeah. It's a part of life. But again, that's how I feel like you decipher stuff. But there's no real definition on love. I just, again, feel like it's, as far as the worth, it's priceless. But it's something you gonna be willing to like sacrifice. Like when you truly love a person, you would change. So my thing is, if you truly love a person is cheating or you're cheating, the fact that you see what you're doing and how it's affecting them, you're going to change despite how much you want, because sex, cheating, all that stuff, that's a fleshly thing, not a spiritual thing. So yes, you could easily keep entertaining the flesh, because that's what the flesh gonna want, but you can get that from your spouse. It's also about having self-control. When you have self-control and you are mindful of what you want and where you're going, I feel like you're not as tempted by distractions or temptation, because that's gonna be out there regardless. But just like you want a woman to be strong and mindful enough and only be about you and save herself for you, a woman want the same thing. A woman shouldn't have to deal with a man being for the community, or a man not being able to turn down a good-looking woman or a woman with a nice body, only for her to like, yeah, she might look good, but ain't no telling what she gonna give you. She might look good, but ain't no telling what her intelligence at. She look good, but who's to say she really ain't got no money for real? Like, yeah.
So before we close it out, we're gonna wrap it up. Mm-hmm. But what is something that you would sacrifice for love that you feel like is worthy of the sacrifice?
I ain't gonna say that one.
Oh no, say it. Don't hold back. Ladies.
I say personally, honestly, it ain't nothing particular, but anything that needs to be sacrificed, I would sacrifice.
What though? Like, give me something.
I mean, I know you don't supposed to say you perfect, but baby, I'm perfect. I ain't even gotta change nothing. I ain't even gotta change nothing, for real.
You perfect. You Miss Boss Pretty, so you perfect.
Baby, I don't nag. I take you on dates.
So you mean
I do surprise stuff.
Wait. So you mean to tell me ain't nothing that a nigga ain't gonna have to put up with you? Nothing.
I'm stubborn sometimes.
That's human.
That's a woman. I'm a brat. That's a woman.
Give me something else.
That's literally it. I'm not crazy. I ain't damaging your property. I'm not gonna blow your phone up 1,000 times. Trey,
you got flaws though.
Ain't nobody perfect. I just told you what my flaws was.
Exactly. What? You being stubborn? That's one.
And I'm a brat. That's it, Trey. Literally.
Wow, I love to have a woman of your kind. It was that easy.
Listen, I'm serious. Why you think like, yeah, I be confused.
So that what made you spin the block again?
Yeah. I mean, he actually been waiting to see. That's how you know real.
He been waiting.
No, I ain't gonna act like he ain't did nothing over the years, but yeah, that's my best friend too though. So that's how it's supposed to be, friends and all that. Now, what would you sacrifice for a relationship?
My pride. I'm a man of pride, so if I sacrifice my pride, that's a lot for me to do.
I need you to sacrifice the thought of thinking that sleeping with somebody is not cheating. That's a major. Now that's a sacrifice for a relationship. That's when I really know you. You know, at the beginning, I was like, Trey, you growing. I see the growth in you.
You know what's so
and
crazy?
then here we are.
I am growing to the point where I feel like I truly feel like I may have found a woman for me.
Trey.
Wait. Too quiet. Is it true?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to see, Trey. You said when the girl all bubbly and stuff.
But look though.
Shout out to you. Yeah.
Wherever
my boy.
at,
Yeah.
In the United States, Africa, any continent, wherever.
Trey, how you gonna say that? I thought she was already in pocket.
Yeah, that's the thing. I want people to think that. But
oh no, you trying to keep them other ones out your room. Okay, I see what's going on. Player on camera.
But look though, at the same time, like as a man of pride, that's a lot for me to sacrifice.
I can understand that.
So if I want to sacrifice that, then yeah. Hold on, wait, cause when I said they goddamn, fucking another woman ain't cheating. It's disrespectful. But if I'm being honest, how can you be mad? Yeah. I didn't say it was right.
She can't really be mad because honesty is rare, but that means she got to accept it just because you was honest.
I mean, just remember that. You don't have to accept it, but out of respect, I'm telling you.
And you know what? I would probably always like fuck with you and be cool with you, but yeah, we still wouldn't be together.
That's why I say it's not cheating.
Yes, it is.
I'm telling you though.
But see, Trey, that's the thing though. Like, just keep me as your friend. That's one thing I don't understand with people. Like, why put a title on it when we could just be friends? You do what you want to do. I do what I want to do. I feel like it's selfish when you put a title on it because you're basically saying like, I'm yours and you're mine.
But a person can know that they can know who you are, and they feel like they can handle it. But then when they become a part of it,
some people do think they could change people.
So how would I still be wrong?
Kinda, sorta, like
not.
I say, but not. Like, yeah. When you walk through certain doors, you know what you're walking into. But sometimes us as women, like just like men, we wanna like change people because we know that you could be different. But then, just like some men and some women, some people think they got this like sexual power that'll make people just like change. But yeah.
So you don't just feel like you just that beautiful queen that can just put it on a nigga, just not even sexually, but just with your presence and just your spirit and those feminine ways that you have.
No, the characteristics I do have about myself, I do know that I attract people. And I know that my energy is welcomed in a lot of rooms. But to say that I try to like persuade or just change people because the energy I bring, no. I don't want to try to change you. Only person gonna change is the person that want to change. Now I could try to bring it to you. I could try to like show you some light, but I know I ain't gonna force nobody to change. No.
There you have it then. What is love worth? You heard our opinions.
This is crazy.
It's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy because my worth and your worth ain't worth shit.
Y'all know who ain't got no value.
Ain't worth shit. Oh, I do got value. I understand that. I do got value.
I don't know now. It got a little value. Questionable.
No. Entertaining purposes only. But, yeah, man, this was a good episode, man. Again, this is the Good Folk Podcast. We got more coming. We've been cooking, so expect more from us. Don't forget, every Tuesday, YouTube, 7 p.m., man. Catch us live, direct, cooking up, man. Good conversation, high vibration, good energy. Y'all know what time it is. This your boy, Bottom Boy Trey, along with the Boss Pretty. And this is the Good Folks Podcast. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, sir.